This right here is the newly launched Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus, the bigger brother of the Galaxy Tab A9, which I recently made a video of. The Tab A9 Plus is the successor to the very popular and budget-friendly Tab A8, and this tablet has some noticeable upgrades over its predecessor. In this video, I will explore the key features of this tablet, as well as give you my initial thoughts after using it for a couple of days now. So looking at the pricing, the base model, which is the Wi-Fi only model, comes with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage, and comes in at a launch price of 6,000 rands. However, I have already seen it go on sale for 5,000 rands here in South Africa. Here is the price of the base model in other countries for your convenience. The unboxing of the Tab A9 Plus is just as bland as the Tab A9, with a user manual, USB-C to USB-C cable, and a SIM ejector tool. Oh yes, and of course the tablet itself. If companies continue to remove things year after year from the box, perhaps by 2030 we won't even get the tablet in the box. Nevertheless, just like the Tab A9, the A9 Plus comes in a silver, navy and graphite color option, which I have here. Looking at the Tab A9 Plus and Tab A9 side by side, despite being larger, the A9 Plus is actually thinner than the A9. Even though the A9 Plus is a bit large, the tablet feels solid in the hands despite being made completely of plastic. If you're looking for a more compact tablet, the A9 Plus is not for you, but I would suggest rather going for the cheaper A9. Okay, so first things first, let's take a look at the internals powering the A9 Plus. The tablet is powered by the Snapdragon 695 chipset, which supports 5G. The CPU is paired with the Adreno 619 GPU, and my model comes with 4GB of RAM with 64GB of storage. The storage is expandable up to 1TB via the dedicated SD card slot. There is also an 8GB of RAM with 128GB storage model, which may be better in the long term. In my brief testing of the tablet, the Tab A9 Plus felt super smooth with day-to-day tasks, and I tested PUBG and Asphalt 9, which both ran smoothly. However, if you want to see a more detailed review, make sure to sub to the channel for my full review of the tablet. Also, for those who like benchmarks, this is the Antutu and Geekbench scores. Another feature which the Tab A9 Plus has, which is missing on its little brother the Tab A9, is Samsung Dex support. I connected a Bluetooth keyboard to the tablet, and the addition of Dex makes this tablet more appealing to those who really want to get some more serious work done. However, the A9 Plus does not have S Pen support, which is a feature reserved for the more premium S-series tablets. Taking a brief look around the tablet, the Tab A9 Plus has quad speakers which get super loud and immersive. This speaker setup also supports Dolby Atmos. The tablet also has a keyboard slot at the bottom which allows you to magnetically connect a Samsung keyboard case. I have not seen where you can buy this keyboard case as yet, but I assume the keyboard case of the Tab S9 will fit on here, as both the Tab A9 Plus and the Tab S9 are the same size. There is also dual mics and the SD card slot, which will have a SIM slot for the 5G model. The USB-C port at the bottom supports 15 watts of charging, just like on the Tab A9. Surprisingly, Samsung have still managed to squeeze in a headphone jack right in the corner of the tablet, which is just fantastic for us consumers. In the display department, this is where the Tab A9 Plus is completely different to the Tab A9. It has a large 11-inch display which utilizes TFT LCD technology. The resolution is 1200 by 1920 pixels, and it has a PPI of 206. Watching media content on this screen looks great, but it would have been better with an AMOLED screen or even a good IPS screen. Also, it has 90Hz refresh rate, which makes scrolling and the general feel of the tablet very smooth. When it comes to the cameras, don't expect much from this budget tablet, but for those interested, the A9 Plus has an 8 megapixels rear camera with a 5 megapixels front shooter for those Zoom meetings. Software-wise, the A9 Plus runs on Android 13 with One UI 5.1 on top of it. I'm sure the tablet will be updated to Android 14 and One UI 6 in the future. Lastly, this tablet has a respectable 7040 mAh battery, and in my brief time with the tablet, it lasted me quite comfortably for the day. But I will give you a more detailed battery test in my full review. So this video was just a brief look at the key features of the Tab A9 Plus. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to sub, like, and all that good stuff. But that's it from my side. It was a pleasure hosting you today, and I'll see you in the next one.